Welcome home. I was just thinking about history and the impact of gospel. Gospel music is more than a genre. It's a story of faith, freedom, and perseverance. From the soulful hymns of Mahalia Jackson to the powerhouse choirs of today, worship has always been the heartbeat of our people, and for me, it's been the foundation of my faith and my calling. But before I ever stepped foot into a stage, my love for worship started somewhere smaller, at my grandpa's church. Some of my earliest memories of worship begin at my grandpa's church. It's a small church, but the love of God there is so huge. I remember my first encounters where I would just raise my hands, close my eyes, and just really receive the love of God. I also remember sitting in the pews watching my grandparents give their best praise too. Through every clap, through every stomp, it was raw, it was real, and it was worship in its purest form. I didn't know at that time, but in those moments there were seeds planted. That little girl sitting in the pews singing along to old hymns had no idea that she would one day stand before people leading them into worship, but God knew. Mahalia Jackson wasn't just a singer, she was a voice of freedom. Her songs were more than just melodies, they were cries for justice. Then there's Shirley, one of the greatest storytellers in gospel, who made every lyric feel like a testimony. When gospel quartets hit the stage, you heard perfectly blended harmonies that carried the weight of generations. As gospel evolved, choirs became a dynamic way of corporate worship. Everyone played a part in bringing a sound that shook churches and filled the hearts of people with fire. It's like the sound of heaven touching earth. Now, when I lead, I feel that same spirit, the same fire, yet the gentle presence of God, the same God that carried Mahalia, Shirley, the quartets, and the choirs before us. Worship is my home. It's where I feel the closest to God. It's where I hear Him the clearest. And it all started at that little church with my grandpa, where I first learned what it meant to truly worship. Have you ever felt lost, heavy, or uncertain? Let worship be your anchor. The same songs that carried generations before us can still lift us today. Whether it's an old hymn or a choir anthem, or even just a simple melody, God is always speaking through the music. Drop a comment below. What's one gospel song that's carried you through tough times? Let's celebrate the power of worship. Happy Black History Month. If this video was a blessing to you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with someone else who needs a reminder that worship still moves mountains. See you guys later at the next vlog.